Greetings and salutations to you people of the interwebs, and welcome to this week's edition of Transformer of the Week, where I'm going to be looking at this guy. This is Masterpiece Optimus Prime Shattered Glass Flavor. So, you may or may not, possibly not, watched a video I did, the tag question challenge, Transformers tag question challenge that happened maybe a month or so ago. In that I was saying which figure would I really like to get, and that was I wanted a BotCon Shattered Glass Optimus Prime. Now that's a bit out of my budget to find a genuine one. There's so many knockoffs going around nowadays, so it's kind of a bit iffy really picking one of those up. And yeah, out of budget for what is essentially a Voyager figure of the classics mould. But what happened is, shortly after that video came out, Kapow, the good people at Kapow, one of UK's leading online Transformer shops, had a sale. And they had reduced quite heavily the Masterpiece Optimus Prime Shattered Glass flavour. I can't remember the exact designation of his number. MP10-SG. Let's just guess at that, shall we? So yeah, they had it on sale. So I bought it. And here he is. For you to see, and me to tell, show and tell, as it were, possibly a review. We don't know what the terminology of these words are. We just use them. But yeah, I dig it. I dig it. I might be one of the few people who actually really likes the shattered glass type of concept, where it's an alternate universe where the Autobots are the bad guys and the Decepticons are the good guys. And it kind of takes the core characters and it twists them. So this is Optimus Prime as a bad guy Optimus Prime. Now we do have another bad guy Optimus Prime. He's called Nemesis Prime, who's a black repaint. So they could have, when they did this concept, they could have easily have just gone, Nemesis Prime is Shattered Glass Optimus Prime, and just done a black repaint. There you go. Done. Concept done. Add that to the canon, so whenever, Shattered Glass, whenever Nemesis Prime turns up, the universe he turns up from is a Shattered Glass universe. But no. They wanted to do something different. So we get this, which is this purple and still a kind of blue Optimus Prime. It's almost like they've taken the colours of Prime and they've kind of downshifted them. They've soured them. It's got this sour palette. And it's, the purple they use here is sublime. It's got this metallic tint to it, and this like dirty blue, this dark off blue, no more the royal blue, but this, again, it's still got a bit of a sheen to it. It's a great mould. I've never owned the MP10 mould before. Yeah, it's my first time having it, which people have always said, true collector will have MP10 already. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. I've never had to give a shit. But getting this, I've realised I have been missing out for a while. So yeah, he's a big, chunky truck. He's lovely rubber wheels. Nice silver on the wheel trims. Rolls really well, nice proportions, lots of details in the cab section. There's stuff going on in this truck bed here. So he's got the shattered glass kind of smashed windscreen, which is painted on, or tampographed. So it's not an actual brake, and it's got one of my favourite little things on the till all are gone. I just like that. Yeah, really good. Really love it. There's a lot of grey plastic used, which normally I'm not a fan of, but there's something about And it's a very similar shade to the grey plastic they always use, but there's something about it that just, it doesn't seem to lose the details as it normally does. It seems to actually match this sour colour palette. Yeah, it just really works for me. Really, really works. Dig it. The nice green there, just splashes of green, and the tail lights and the windscreen's kind of a greeny yellow. And then a bit of green up there just to make contrast. Yeah. Really, really like it. It comes with accessories, and this is why it was actually initially quite pricey. It comes with this. This is Optimus Prime's trailer. So the original Shattered Glass figure didn't come with a trailer. It it was just the Voyager figure, and you can say that can tell this has been designed afterwards, because it's kind of still a little bit lazy, because it's well, what should we do? Oh, we'll just give him a black trailer, rather than this being a bit more creative with the colour palette than the main figure is. But yeah, it's a nice big black box. There is kind of a bit of a sparkle to this black plastic. It is a bit of a a fingerprint magnet. Yeah. So it's got a little doobly-doo there, and he's got some doobly-dares. So we get the doobly-doos and stick them into the doobly-dares. Going well so far, we can see. And there we have trailer and truck. That is pretty cool. Yeah, so it looks really impressive. He is a transformer, and he does transform. So I'm going to start off. Whoa, what are we starting off? With the legs, maybe, yeah. Okay, so we separate these bits. He's an Optimus Prime. Things become his legs. So I believe these bits flip round, and that flips down there. These bits flip round, flips down there. It's got some pressure points you need to press here. Get your fingers in. And we have that going on. These bits flip round and flip round. So I'm always quite hesitant to do masterpiece level figures, because in my video, the way I do my videos, it doesn't really always suit them. But this guy, he's got such a quite simple transformation that it works out quite well. So that's his legs done. Now we get to the body. And he is, that typical kind of Optimus Prime transformation. You can open these cabs up. And, don't know if we're supposed to be doing that just yet. But it's just a case of finding which bits are supposed to unpeg at this moment in time and do them in a kind of correct order. So we know that these are going to come out and be his arms. But are we ready for that yet? I think even in Deep Space Nine, let's just talk Star Trek. So unpack these bits here. I really liked the, I was aware of the Mirror universe in, the original Star Trek series, but for me it was Deep Space Nine that it really kind of like for that kind of weird alternate universe was cemented. I just found that quite often the Mirror Universe episodes were a lot of fun. And so to have Transformers have the same thing, I thought was actually kind of cool. I think they overdid it a bit towards the end, but you know, que sera, sera. So these bits now flip around like so. Pull in those sections. These can come out. Flip those down. Flip those round. Flip those in. Yeah, so that's an arm there. That bit, that section flips out. That flips round. Don't watch me for transformation instructions, seriously. There's people who do this a lot better. So now we have a bit of everything going on here. Let's do this. Get his head out. While I'm putting his head out, stick that section in there. That section together. Now this accordion's down like so. And this bit here will peg into that bit there. We need to kind of watch ourselves do that. Then rotate like so. And that's him transformed. And that is pretty cool. I really like that. I really, really dig it. It's just, I can't believe it took me so long to actually own, you know, a copy of this mould, because that for me, proportion wise, is just absolutely brilliant. It's got moving little ear things here. He's got a up and down there and a rotation. There's also this plastic bit here can be fudged to, you know, give him an extra bit of look down, and so should you wish. Got a butterfly joint here and around, you know, all the way around. Butterfly backwards. Got a bicep swivel, he's got a single jointed elbow, he's got a hand and one finger and joined hand, joined, you know, these ones. So we can do that. Waist rotation, I think you can. Oh, there's nothing there. Got universals here. Oh, nice clicky there. Moving up that bit there. A nice deep knee bend. A good rotation at this foot here with a moving toe and a moving heel. So yeah, his articulation is pretty thrilling, decent. Again, back here. Pull this back, get this out. I like that they still put these codes on them, but this guy has it so it's not like on his leg or something somewhere visible. It's somewhere that actually gets folded up over in both modes that you can't see, you know what I mean? Because normally it's somewhere actually quite obtrusive. So you have this little deal here. Wait a second. And that, I think which is the best one. That's a button there. Ba-ding! That's a little bit phallic. So that. Whoa! What's the story? Morning glory! So yeah, you can have this, you can hold this. I'm going to hold it in this hand actually. I'm going to be very careful because this guy, for some reason, this finger wants to pop off a lot. So yeah, there's that gun. quite like the gimmick of it storing, but it does mean I think his gun is just a little bit too small for my liking. It's not quite the powerful ion blaster that I'd like to see. So he does have another accessory. I've actually put it in here at the moment. So let's take his trailer and turn it into his command section. So we'll pull out the axe. We'll snap open all this. There's some bits here that come out. Quite like how they I don't know if we can make this out, but they've got the stands there, and as you flip that out, they actually auto-morph, so they're actually further down. So we have all this blackness in here, and the command center is ready for business, so you can do it that way, should you so wish to have it as like a kind of background thing. But yeah, so we have that, and we have this axe. You have my sword, and that goes over here. I mean, this nice translucent green, but there's this bit here that it looks in mine like that's ripping. And the thing is, if I don't play with it, it's not going to get any worse. But it feels like every time I do that, it gets worse. And for some reason, I can't stop doing that and looking to see how bad the split's getting. So every time I do it, it makes the split worse. But every time, I just keep obsessing over the split. I should probably just throw some super glue into that crack and then forget about it. But I just get obsessed with it. So you've got to be careful when putting this on or off, because I don't want to like just pull off the axe end. And so you can have his axe that Optimus Prime once used in an episode of Transformers. And probably Shattered Glass Prime was never used. But yeah, it's cool though. Nice big snot axe for the Sour Prime. He does also have in here, if we can get to it with my little piggy Trump hands, a matrix of leadership, and that's all made out of die cast. So that's pretty cool looking with that big translucent crystal in the middle. So yeah, I'll dig that. So yeah, all in all, I mean, this was a bargain. And he looks great, and he feels great. But I can see there's rumours that there's going to be another MP Prime. And as much as this is the first time I've had a MP10, and he is really, really impressive, I can see how now people might look at it and go, well, we could give him double jointed knees. We could give him double jointed elbows. We could give him an ab crunch. We could maybe get a double ball peg kind of thing going on with a head. There's lots of look at him skipping. I'm the Shattered Glass Prime. There's lots of ways that they could renovate the mould, as it were, for more what we're kind of getting now in other masterpieces. They could just tweak this, or just do a complete overhaul, because Optimus Prime sells as well. I mean, if you're looking at it financially for Takara, do they do masterpiece skids? Some people might want. Or they do an Optimus Prime, a redo with ab crunches and double jointed elbows and double jointed knees, which some people might go, I'm quite happy with this, and I am quite happy with this. Other people might go, well, actually, I'll sell mine on and replace it. And other people, there's probably more people who will buy every version of Optimus Prime than people who may go, I really want the Masterpiece skits. You know, and it's kind of focusing on what type of collectors people have. The main characters sell. No matter if you've already released them. As long as you make enough different that it's worth the purchase. But I am very happy to have picked this up. He's lovely. I love sublime paint scheme. An excellent mould. And that's why he's this week's Transformer of the Week. And join me next week when there'll be more Transformers and more weeks. Until then, be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. And because you deserve it, bestow! Visto!